I'm Mike Azevedo. I'm from Brazil. I think I always drew. Like when I was a kid, I used to draw a lot. I was a crazy kid that drew. But at some point, I realized I was not the best. We all have that. Oh my God, I'm not the best? Okay, then let's do something. The best thing I think is having a lot of people that you would learn from. I really want people like that by my side. For instance, I did game design. So I learned how to program, how to do 3D, how to animate, everything. I want to learn game art, I want to work with that. So I had to learn by myself. And I would love to have a course that tries to help people do that, like just learn game art. You know? I also teach classes in Brazil for 2 years now, and I want to keep doing it. You know? Try to help people a lot around Brazil and everywhere I can. And just draw for fun, you know, draw any crazy stuff that I want. On my sketchbook, I really try to draw a lot with pen because I'm a digital artist, and digital art is it's like a mother. It embraces you and it forgives you every time that you make a mistake, and you never have to commit with digital painting. And I think that's a problem. That's a problem with digital painting, is making up your mind again and again and again and never committing to something. I really liked the act of, okay, you did this line, it's here forever. When you're drawing, you're bringing something from nothing, so you have to have a lot of courage to make strong marks that mean stuff. When I draw with pen, I don't use specific lines before with a pencil or anything. I really just try to go in with a pen and then realize the shapes, but I don't go in crazy. Maybe if you see me drawing, it looks like I'm crazy, but I try not to be in my head. I try to really think about what the line means. I really like to think about form when I'm doing pen drawings. I really think about light and how light affects the shapes and everything. I like to do a lot of studying like real animals, for instance. These are some from reference and some from my mind. Like this is from reference and this is from my mind. Like I try to create a dog like I seen a dog before. And it helps me a lot with creature design and everything, because if I know how to draw a dog, I can like draw a crazy, weird monster dog, you know, when I'm working. And I don't really have to go to look for reference because I know how to draw a dog in my head. You can see that I like to explore a lot, different styles as well, some cats. These are all explorations I did for work. I really like to explore on my sketchbook and not on digital, because I think it's a much better software, you know, the traditional. Yeah, it's so, you cannot just do that on Photoshop and just close it down, open it again, do this, and then go back, flip it. It's like so versatile. It beats any software basically. These are stuff that is not released yet. I did like a lot of some character design based on shapes. This guy has a lot of really dark areas on it. So I thought, why can't I do just use a dark pen and just heavy ink and then build the shapes, not really thinking about specific parts, but shapes, big shapes. But because that's why character design is good, right? Because of the shapes and everything. I go to the zoo and then I draw an animal from the life. It's one of the hardest things that I ever did, because it's not gonna pose for you, like it's not gonna stand there and then, okay, draw me. Like this wolf stood in this position for like 10 seconds, I think, or something. So I had to really pay attention to how this anatomy works and where the pose is, and then he moved. But even with him moving, I know I can look at his anatomy and understand his anatomy and apply to the drawing that I'm doing. So I don't like change the pose because the wolf changed. I stick with the same pose. I try to understand the anatomy of a walking wolf and then draw it again. Some composition sketches, a lot of those actually. More character explorations, or thumbnailing art stuff, more zoo drawing. I go back to the zoo as soon as I can to draw more, like these bird things. And I think that's really simple. You don't have to have a complex shape or anything. You have to have a good shape. I really love drawing the monkeys. They're super nice. They're the best. Yeah, this lady was like that, really. I was very inspired by Zorn. Zorn did that a lot. And there's Zorn, the artist. So, this is, I think, cool to show. Like, when I do a drawing and I post this drawing, people just see this drawing. But to do this drawing, I had to do a bad one. on the side. I had to start one and then, oh, this is gonna be awesome, it's gonna be good, and then I fucked it up and I thought, no, I don't want this. And then I start again, it gets better, hopefully. So it's not only about the good drawings. The sketchbook's not about only good drawings. It's about drawings. Remember that it's supposed to be fun, always. You think about the fundamentals, study the fundamentals, don't ignore the anatomy, perspective, or anything like that. You will want to ignore it, but don't do that. Go back to it, study it a lot, it's gonna pay off. Always remember that it's supposed to be fun. Painting is supposed to be fun, it's entertainment because it's supposed to entertain someone. You have to enjoy it, you have to enjoy the drawings that you're doing, so really try to draw stuff for yourself, because you will find people that like the same stuff that you like. So always stick to it, never give up, never surrender, just keep drawing, keep doing awesome stuff, and you will find your way one day, I promise you.